Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So before I zoom into the smaller time frame and also talk about the price action in a daily time frame, let's zoom out a little bit and have a look at this price action in a weekly time frame, because in a weekly we are aware guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is showing some sort of a weakness, but we are absolutely fine even if we would see any sort of a shakeout on our way, because we are aware as long as the price of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame is going to follow this rising trend line, which is not just only acting as a line of trend duration but also acting as a strong line of support. So we are aware if we do see any sort of a bigger pullback, this 50 weekly moving average, the orange line, is going to be a strong line of support along with this rising trend line, and price could still continue this rally here to the upside even if we would see some massive pullback again towards this 50,000 price range, because we are aware this rising trend line, right, and also this 50 weekly moving average, and even this pullback would still make a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of scenario. So please guys, don't let this market fool you. Even if we would see any sort of a shakeout on our way, nothing goes up permanently, as I've already said you plenty of time in my videos. So even if we are going to see any sort of a shakeout, we should still be absolutely fine with that. And also if you look at this price action in a daily time frame, and also guys, I would really appreciate if you could take just 2 seconds of your time and destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So guys, now if we look at this price action in a daily time frame, as we are already aware, the price of Bitcoin right now is losing the support of this 20 exponential moving average. As we know, this 20 exponential moving average in an uptrend always acts as a strong line of a support, right? And after that, price usually sees a really nice bounce. Not just only once, it has happened many times here in the past Bitcoin price action. As you can see, only after losing the support of the 20 exponential moving average, we tested the 50 weekly moving average, but after that the price still continued the rally to the upside. So right now what I'm actually trying to say you here is that the daily candle has not closed yet, even though we are seeing a clear sign of weakness, because the MACD here to the downside is still a bearish MACD cross, RSI line heading towards this 50 level, and also this T3CCI appearing in a negative territory. This is showing weakness here in a daily time frame, but we are aware the daily candle has not closed below this 20 exponential moving average. So that's why I'm still expecting around this 60,000. Maybe we could see a week around 59,000. That could also be possible, but price again finding support around that range, because we are aware around this price area we have some strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin. And now let me show you why. So guys, now what we are going to do is we are going to look at this price action using the CPR indicator. The CPR is a leading indicator, we are aware of that, and it gives us information beforehand, and the accuracy of this indicator is mind-blowing. And yesterday when I was looking at the CPR indicator guys, maybe we missed out something for this November month, because you can see here, according to the CPR line, the price never touched the CPR price target area. So what does this mean? We have just found a VCPR, and VCPR usually indicates the price could be seeing some sort of a gravitation at least towards this CPR line before choosing an actual trend direction. So that's why what we want right now is price to actually find support at least around the 60,000 range. And even if we do see any sort of a shakeout, we are aware the CPR line will be retested, and it is also going to be one of the strongest line of support for Bitcoin, that is lying around 59,000 price area. So that's why guys, that's why right now, even if we do see any sort of a shakeout, please keep this in mind. The trend here could be still in a very bullish mode. This could just be a temporary pullback. So unless we are not breaking the actual support around this 58 to 59,000 range, any sort of a shakeout should not bother us that much, unless you are not over leveraged at this current stage. And now let me also show you with another scenario. And also guys, let me make you aware, we have around $4,700 bonus available for our community members from BYBIT and Phemex. If you like to trade Bitcoin, then feel free to use this BYBIT raffling, which is giving around $3,500 bonus to our community member. And if you like to trade altcoin, then you can use this Phemex raffling, which is giving around $1,200 bonus. So this is a great opportunity. Try grabbing it. So now let's switch into other chart. So if you are aware guys, we have talked about this price structure. With each and every falling wedge breakout, the price of Bitcoin has turned very bullish, right? We were aware of that. And yesterday, right, when we were also forming this pretty similar scenario. We said maybe we could be retesting the previous temporary range line before again, right, moving here to the upward direction, because a retest usually happens in trend like this, but doesn't mean a trend is going to be actual bearish trend, because not just only the upper line, but also if you add this Fibonacci extension line, you can see this 0.786 that is lying around 58,000 is going to be another extremely strong support for Bitcoin around that price range of 58 to 59,000 along with this CPI line. And let me also make one thing very, very clear, guys. If we do see this retracement around this 58 to 59,000 range, I am expecting a very, very volatile move in price action of Bitcoin. Now, let me also show you why. So guys, now what we are going to do is we are going to use this Bollinger Band, because we could be expecting some volatility squeeze happening here in price action of Bitcoin. Because if you look at this Bollinger Band, you can see the price here could be approaching around this lower band area. And this lower band, if you look at this price action, you can see it's also around 58,600 range. So if we do see any sort of a pullback, we know around that range, right, we do have some strong line of support, and the price could see a very, very strong squeeze in the volatility, and again moving here in this manner, just like here from past Bitcoin price action. So that's why even if we would see any sort of a shakeout on our way, do not let the market fool you, because we know this pullback doesn't mean the trend is actually going to be bearish, because we are aware around that price range of 58, 59,000 for now is an extremely strong support line for Bitcoin, and after that we could see a really nice bounce unless we are breaking below this 58,000. So this is some of the scenarios I wanted to share with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.